Play games just to escape mistakes made in the past. If only I could change. And all the love you gave, it came and went so fast, and only left the pain. Now all I think about, just say that we can turn it round. I don't think I can go without. I don't think I can go without you. Without, can go without you. Without, can go without you. Brought my soul sunshine to a body as cold as mine. Really put me in overdrive, but it made me blind. Was all in my mind the whole damn time. You gave to me something I never had, all that I need, but then you took it back. I should have seen, but it happened just like that. Yeah, you hurt me bad. Now I play games just to escape mistakes made in the past. They never fade away. Now all I think about, just say that we can turn it round. I don't think I can go without you. I don't think I can go without you. Without, can go without you. Without, can go without you. Without you.
Hi friends, happy Sunday morning to you. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you are having a fantastic weekend so far, and I hope the weather is as beautiful by you as it has been here by me. Although, if I'm being honest, it is getting a little bit humid out, but that's okay. We're gonna deal with it because it could be much worse. Now, of course, the 90s, the high 90s are supposed to be coming back here for a few days, so we'll have to suffer through that, but that's all right. It's par for the course, really. It's almost August here in the Midwest, and in August it means it's hot and humid, so we're used to it by now. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much again for joining me, and thank you so much to everybody that joined us yesterday for our Saturday After Dark edition. We started a brand new project over there with Mama Joyce called Jade Garden. It is a Block of the Month program that Mama Joyce and I bought from Missouri Star Quilt Company on clearance. So we paid a fraction of what the normal price is for it, and it's a king size quilt. So the thing's gonna be massive. But it was a lot of fun. Mama Joyce and I have a little bit left to do before we finish that first block, but not a big deal. So thank you again. If you guys didn't catch it, make sure you watch the replay later, and don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment when you do. Today we're going to be starting on a brand new project as well. This one is a Kona Block of the Month program. I've gotten it through Stitching Mayhem, I believe is the name of the company that I got it from. It is a Kona Solids Block of the Month program called the Patchwork. Hold please. The Color Patchwork Party. We're going to be working on block one. Each block focuses on a charm pack. So for every month, I get a new charm pack with colors for that charm pack, and then I have some navy blue background fabric that we're going to be using to go along with it. I had two options. I could do an off-white or I can do the navy blue. And I just decided I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I opted for the navy blue this time. Hopefully I don't regret my decision, but we'll have to wait and see. So we're going to be working on block one today. Block one is called Pirouette. Peridot? I'm not sure. But that's what we're going to be working on today. And then, of course, I already got block number 2, so I'll be prepping that one this afternoon. Hopefully, we'll see how things go. Susan says she's been working on embroidery. That's awesome, Susan. That's really awesome. So I did get started a little bit. We have got some half square triangles and some flying geese that we need to do. So I went ahead and just started a little bit, like 5, maybe 10 minutes worth of stuff before we got started. So I'll show you guys what I did first. And then we will go ahead and dive into that. But first, before we do that, let's hop into chat and say hello to everybody in chat. I know it has been a hot minute since I've been on a live stream because of all my vacation time. Thankfully, almost all of my vacations are done. I do have one. It's not black. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I have one more vacation coming up in September, but that should not affect the live streams in any way. It's just a one-day trip. So hopefully we'll be able to get back to normal here in August. And lots of fun things are going to be happening here on the channel here soon. We're going to be starting a bunch of new projects. We've got some special guests coming in, things like that. So a lot of things are going to be happening here in August. So if you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell as well, so then that way you're notified when we go live. I know it doesn't always work, but something's better than nothing sometimes. And then at the last Sunday of every month, I go in and I put in all of the thumbnails for the entire month. So if you check in probably on Monday, you'll be able to see all the thumbnails for the entire month, so you'll be able to see exactly which days we go live. So if that is helpful to you as well, make sure you check that out. Let me hop into chat really quickly first and say hello to chat, and then we will say hello to our puppy friends who are waiting very patiently. Let's see. Very first person in chat this morning, Susan the Quirky Quilter is what I see here. I'm not sure if that's still accurate or not. I swear there was somebody else there first, but that's who's showing up on my screen. So hi, Susan. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. And also thank you very much for being a member of the channel as well. Members only live streams will resume in August. I might actually do one this afternoon. I haven't decided yet. I might do one this afternoon because we still have one more of our wall hangings left to do from our Schools of the Year project. We still have July to do. So I might do that as a members only, just because I feel terrible that we have not been able to meet at all in the month of July. So I'm hoping. Carrie Leonard is also here this morning. Good morning, Carrie. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Welcome back. Kathy is also back. Good morning, Kathy. Welcome back from your vacation. I hope you had a fantastic time. I can't wait to hear more about it. Hopefully things are going well for you as well. But welcome back. Linda Denton is here. She says, hello, almost late. Oh, no. As my favorite movie from The Princess Diaries, queens are never late. Everyone else is simply early. I love that line, and I use it all the time. So you're never late, Linda. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Who else is here this morning? Sandra K., good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It is so great to see you. Sandra, your prize should be arriving today. And then I'm hoping to have your Million Thimble Redemption box, your second one, my goodness. Your second Million Thimble Redemption box. I'm hoping to have that in the mail by next week. Fingers crossed. Patty is also here this morning. Good morning, Patty. Welcome back. Lorraine is here. Hi, Lorraine. It is so good to see you again. Welcome back to the channel. It is so great to see everybody back here again. Let's see. Who else is here this morning? Scrolling through chat. Linda, good morning. Welcome back. So great to see you also. I believe Linda is working on the Jade Garden project with us as well. So she's gonna be following along. So that's really exciting. I'm not sure if the project is still available through Missouri Star Quilt Company. It was available on clearance. So I'm not sure if it's still available or not, but if that's something that's of interest to you, it's purples and greens. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Check that out. Check out their website, see if it's still available, and then you can join in with us. You can sew along with us. Kelly, good morning. Welcome back. She says, yay, I finally got a live stream. Good morning, Kelly. Welcome back. It is so great to see you again. Welcome back. Let's see. Who else is here this morning? Lee says, hi, host in chat, listening in and working on putting fence on the model train layout and things to make it look great. That's awesome, Lee. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Welcome back to the channel. So great to see you. Dawn is also here this morning. Good morning, Dawn. Welcome back. So great to see you also. I don't know why I have that song in my head, but I do. It's the soundtrack from Wizard of Oz when the witch is flying. Anyway, sidetracked. Gladys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Let's see who else is here. There's a spot on my glasses. Kelly says, I've been doing some cross stitch lately. I have to finish a bag today, though. Oh, Kelly, cross stitch. Yay. Good for you. Congratulations. That's so exciting. I actually have Been doing cross stitch on this channel for a little while now. We started it as a series. It's the first Sunday of every month, so next week, next week we'll be doing some cross stitching. And I have actually purchased some cross stitch stamped cross stitch kits that I'm going to be doing as giveaways. I might give away one tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see how things go. But yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So very exciting. Happy to hear that. Judy, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you also. Lucas is in the house. Good morning, bud. I didn't figure you would be up this early, but good morning. Welcome back. So great to see you. Lucas and Tony were in town yesterday. Well, actually, this weekend. They were in town. What is today? Sunday. They were in town Friday night for the Savannah Banana game. If you guys are familiar with that, it's some type of entertainment baseball league. It's not like MLB. It's some type of entertainment baseball league. But they went to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, to see that game. So that was a lot of fun. And then they stopped by yesterday to say hi, and it's been really nice. They've been home almost every weekend through the month of June and July, poor things. So they've been racking a lot of miles on the car lately. We'll have to get out by them here soon just to kind of even things out a little bit. We'll get out there soon. But anyway, welcome back this morning. It's so great to see you again, as always. Let's see. I scrolled and I lost my spot. Let's see. Where am I? Hi, baby. I see you. You're gonna have to wait a minute. Judy, Don, Shirley's here this morning as well. Hi, Shirley. It is so great to see you. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks again for being here. Shirley joined us yesterday for our After Dark edition. It was great to see you. Let's see. Raven is here this morning. Good morning, Raven. Welcome back to the channel. It is so great to see you. Welcome back. Ripit is also here. I think her name is Tracy. I could be wrong on that. But welcome back to the channel. It is so great to see you again. So good to see you. My brain just shut off. Patricia, good morning. Welcome back. Mona 2.0. That's right. Yes, Mona 2.0. That's right. I'm sorry. Rip It and Sew is Mona 2.0. Mary, good morning. Welcome back. Kelly says, I'm just going to get dressed. It's 8:38. Honey, there's no rush. There are some days where I stay in my jammies all day because I'm in here all day. So, I mean, I get it. I totally understand. You want to be comfortable. Ginger says, at least it's not a purple people eater. No, that's right. That's right. That is true. All right, let's see. I'm almost through chat, guys. Give me just another second here. I want to make sure that I catch everybody or as many people as I can. Raven's throwing up those checks emojis already. I have not given the puppies their treats just yet. We're getting there. Dawn says she's feeling lazy today. Honey, I get that. I get that. Yeah, I was so lazy yesterday. Like, I had so many things I wanted to do, and I literally just sat on the couch and did nothing. Well, until my live stream, of course. But yeah, no, Mr. Wizard and I had some errands we ran in the morning, and then we came home, and I sat down, and I'm just like, I don't think I'm moving. It was just, I think that the last week when we were on vacation, because we were just run everywhere we went, and so I think I just needed a day to just be. Linda says, yes, I will be working on the Jade Garden tonight so I can see other channels I watch. I will watch yesterday's as a replay to help. Oh, awesome. And if you run into any trouble, you can just email me or send me a Facebook message, and I'm happy to help. Dawn says it's supposed to be 107 today. Ugh, that just sounds gross. That sounds gross. Patricia, I'm with you. Sundays is my PJ's day. Yeah. Welcome back, Kelly. Oy. Okay, I think I'm through chat now, so let's go ahead and say good morning to our four-legged friends. There's Wrigley, Ivy, Addie, and then Mr. Benjamin. Here he comes. There he comes. Good morning, puppies. Happy Sunday morning to you. Good morning, Edson. Mr. Benjamin. You okay? You want to take things? We think Mr. Benjamin might have a little bit of an icky tummy this morning. He did not want to eat breakfast, so we're giving him a little bit of grace. Seeing how he does. He's a growing boy, so sometimes that happens with them. You know, their teeth fall out, they have sore teeth, things like that. So we're just trying to keep an eye on him. Alrighty. Alright, that is it for now. Thank you, folks, for coming in. Okay, on. I'm done. Thank you. See you later. I love it how they just file back out. It's just so adorable. Good morning, Sylvia. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great. Yes, drink water today. Yes, that is right. That is right. We're going to drink lots of water today. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our brand new project that we're going to start working on. This is the Kona block of the month. It is called Color Patch Party. I've gotten mine through Stitching Mayhem, I believe. But I know that there were a lot of other places that were offering them. In fact, the pattern itself is available for sale. I did put a link in the description below for that. So if anybody is interested in that, make sure you check that out. Everybody's saying hi to the puppies. I know, right? Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. So first things first was we had to do some half square triangles. So I went ahead and sewn those up. And now I'm working on some flying geese. So let me put chat on my phone so that I don't miss anything. So give me just a second here. Let me pull this, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to turn this fan on because all of a sudden it got really warm. This iron, this brand new iron that I bought, kicks out some heat. It really is warm. It's so warm. My goodness. I've had to keep this fan going this entire time that I'm in here now whenever I have the iron on because it kicks out some heat. My goodness. Oh, there's volume. There we go. Alrighty. What do we got here? I don't know what maybe that is. So go get rid of that. Okay. Alright, so now I'm checking on my phone so at least I can keep up with you guys when I'm not actually looking at the screen. And we've got a bunch of flying geese. We've got 16 flying geese, I think, to make up. I've got them all laid out here, ready to go. I just need to start sewing them up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. What is everybody else working on this morning? Kelly said that she was going to be working on a bag. I saw that. Now, the cool part about this is I don't really need to match up any colors or anything. We just need to have the greens on the blue. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. And all of the greens are different shades of color, so I don't need to worry about them being duplicates either. Sandra says she's sewing her applique on her quilt. That sounds like fun. Are you doing that by hand, Sandra, or by machine? I have done some applique projects before. Or I've done one. I've done one applique project, and I just didn't really enjoy it. At least not as much as I thought I was going to. Susan says as soon as she gets dressed, she'll be doing some more on her embroidery project. No rush, Susan. No rush at all. Mary says she's finishing the cardinal from the Four Birds quilt pattern by Art East Quilt Company. Oh, hold on, hang on. And then she has a baby quilt to sandwich. That sounds like fun. Awesome. Oh, hand applique. You're adding pumpkins. Got it. Oh, for your some Halloween stuff. Mama Joyce was showing us a. If you guys watched the After Dark edition yesterday, Mama Joyce had a Halloween quilt behind her on her design wall that she was working on. She said she finished that one, and had just been finished. She had finished cutting the pieces for a second one, so that was kind of neat. I do not have any Halloween projects in the works this year. Um, I do have our swirling leaves project that we're working on for fall, but those are long-term projects. I really don't have, unfortunately, I don't really have a whole lot of time to do the short-term projects anymore. It's just not really my thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let me just triple check and make sure that we're supposed to be doing 14 of these. Yes, make 14. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I have those correct. So now I need to go ahead and trim these up, iron them open. So let's go ahead and do that. I also need to trim up these half square triangles. So let's do that as well. Got my little ruler here. You don't have to use your ruler and rotary cutter. You could just use a pair of scissors if you wanted to. Siesta time for the puppy. Yes. Which one is it? Addison? Yeah, she really likes taking a nap in that particular bed. She really likes it. So every time I open the door here to the sewing room, she immediately comes in here and lays in that bed. She really likes it. She really likes that bed. That particular bed is a really nice, high quality one. When Benji was dropped off by his previous family, they brought that with them. That was Benji's bed. Very high quality. Oops. This one goes over here. It's got a nice big foam piece to it, so Addison really likes it. Addison is older. She's 10 years old this year. So she likes things a little bit softer than she used to. Oh, man, I got a kink in my neck today. Oh, what's going on? All right, so let's go ahead and cut these now. And I'm going to save all of these little triangle pieces. They're big enough for somebody. So they will go into our scrap bin and be given away in our scrap busting boxes later this year. Those are available to the members of our channel if you are a member of the Fat Quarter Club or the Experts Club. Sometimes you will get them if you are a member of the Thimbles. It just depends on how much fabric I end up with. Kelly says, you're curious to see this block. It's pretty. I mean, the picture that I've got here is in white, so we're going to be doing it in navy. But this is what it looks like. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's in white. So it'll be interesting to see what it ends up looking like in navy. Go. Slicing and dicing these, and then we're going to need to iron them up real quickly. First, I was a little worried we wouldn't get this block done, but I think we'll be okay. Yellow and navy together. Yeah, so this particular block is actually greens. It's greens and yellows. Each block of this quilt is a different color. All of them are made by Kona Solids. And they send me a new fat quarter, or I'm sorry, a new charm pack every block. So every block I get a full charm pack, full 40-piece charm pack in the variegated colors, the various shades of that specific color. So this one is technically green. It's like a green and yellow. Next month's color, I want to say it's orange. I have it. I have the package just off camera. I did open it briefly just to make sure that I knew what it was for. But yeah. Also, excuse me, I wanted to let you guys know I ordered at the recommendation of Mama Joyce because she actually ordered them and she was telling me about them. I ordered some marking pens. They're real cheap ones from Amazon. Let me get them for you. They're called Heat Erasable. I ordered these on Amazon just to try them out to see if they work. And they're working really well. Really, 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 really well. So if you guys are looking for some marking pens that are heat activated, not water activated, these are working really well. It just completely disappears. So not sponsored or anything, just sharing what I'm learning with you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get these ironed up now. It's gonna take us a minute. Got my tailor here. I always iron, when I'm doing diagonal things, I always iron them open. I just feel like they lay nicer. Obviously, you don't have to. You can press them towards the dark side if you prefer. I don't iron all of my seams open, just the ones that are on a diagonal. Because I just feel like they lay a little bit nicer. So we're going to iron these up real quick. Yeah, these heat markers are working really nicely. I'm really impressed with them. Mama Joyce has been using them for a little while, and I saw her using them once, and I asked her about them. And she sent me the Amazon link. And so I tried them out, and they work really well. They do soak up, like the ink doesn't last very long. You get a couple of markings out of them, and then the ink. But that's why they give you so many refills. This one is 4 pens and 8 refills, so 2 of each color. So yeah, they work really great. And I like the fact that they come in 4 different colors. This one came in red, blue, black, and white. So you can mark on dark colored. I mean, these are a really cheap version of them. These are not a name brand of any kind. I'm sure there's probably a nicer name brand version out there. These are just your cheap Amazon brand. But even the white I thought worked pretty well. It works well enough that I can see it. That's really the whole point, right? Is that the person that's doing this one can see it. Like, I don't think you guys would be able to see it on the camera, but I can see it to sew on it, and that's what's really important. So, just something for you guys to be aware of. You guys know that whenever I find a tool or a notion that I think works well for me, I like to share the information with you guys, just, so you're aware. None of it is ever sponsored. None of it is ever, I don't get paid to advertise any of it. I just like to tell you about it. That's all. All right, so we're just moving right along with these, just ironing these up real quick. We do have to finish the flying geese. We'll have to do the other side with the flying geese, so those are going to take us a minute. I am really happy so far with choosing the navy. I had two options. It was either the navy or the white. And I don't know. I felt like the darker background, I didn't want black, but I felt like the nice dark navy would really stand out. Um, the pattern, if you see the pattern online, you can see it does show it in both colors, the white and the navy. And I think the navy just looks nicer. I guess we'll find out as we make it and go along. But it looked like something bright and colorful that I would really like. So Raven says, Lucas was here earlier. Yeah, he was here earlier. Raven must be having trouble with her thimbles. She always blames them on Lucas. Hi, Katie. Good morning. Welcome back. Almost done here, folks. At least with the ironing. And then we've got one more set to sew up real quick. The last couple of years, I really have been focusing on my seams. How my seams lay, which direction I press them, making sure they press nice and flat. I've really been trying to focus on that. I feel like it helps with the piecing because now the pieces are laying a little bit nicer, but it's also helping my long arm as well because she doesn't have to, mess with crazy seams anymore either. So that's something I've been trying to focus on this last, 2 years or so. Trying to nail those down, get those to be a little bit better. Linda Denton has redeemed her thimbles in for a back order. Congratulations, Linda. I don't know that I will get those out at the end of this month, but I will definitely get them out at the end of next month. I think there's only one other redemption for this month. So I'll definitely get them out at the end of August. But congratulations on that redemption. Alright, so now let's go ahead and finish our flying geese. We need to sew up the other side. So let's do that. I love this sewing machine. I don't know if I've mentioned it recently, but I love it. I have absolutely no trouble whatsoever with the bulk anymore. My previous sewing machine, the Baby Lock, I love her. She does an amazing job. I kept her. She's just been sitting in the closet over there. She hates bulk. She absolutely hates it. I would struggle so much with multiple, with the seams, trying to get her to go through the seams, and she just did not want to do it. And this one does such a better job. I mean, obviously it's an industrial strength machine, but it just makes my life so much easier. I feel like I sew straighter with it. I feel like my projects are more accurate. I just love it. Absolutely love it. Hi Brenda, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. I just want to take a quick second and give shout out to all of our content creator friends that we have here in chat today. If you guys wouldn't be so kind as to throw some links up there for them. There is of course Dawn, so exclamation point Dawn. There's Gladys, there's Kathy is here. Judy is here as well. Brenda is one of the newest ones that now has her own channel, which is so exciting. Make sure you help Brenda out as well. Carrie Leonard is here. Who else am I missing? My goodness. Sandra is here. Lee, of course, he was here earlier. So make sure you check out Lee. Who else is here this morning? Trying to remember who has the channel. So if you have a channel in chat, make sure you throw up your link in chat. You can do that by doing exclamation point and then your name. So for example, Brenda would be exclamation point Brenda. Kathy would be exclamation point Kathy, and so on. Please go ahead and throw up your link. If we don't have a link set up for you, please let Lucas know so that we can get one set up for you. While I am sewing these pieces up, we can give a little extra love to our content creator friends. There's more than enough love on YouTube to go around. Oh, I don't want that one. Just about done here. Also, while I'm sewing up these pieces, if you wouldn't mind, and just doing me a quick, yes, Judy. Judy, I thought I mentioned Judy. If I didn't, I apologize. Do exclamation point Judy in chat. And also, while I'm doing this, if you guys wouldn't mind and just doing me a quick favor, tickling that like button for me, I'd really appreciate it. We are up to 940 subscribers, so we're exactly 60 away from our 1,000 subscriber goal, which is really exciting. Really, really exciting. We're getting there slowly but surely, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I like slow and, slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Go ahead and get these. There we go. Alrighty. Trimming these up quick. Hi, Tay. Hi. Everything okay?
Yeah, just a little quick update.
Okay.
Called me.
Yeah.
And the call failed halfway through.
Oh no.
So now I have to return the call back.
Can't you call them?
I can, but they have all the automated phone things, so you have to push all the buttons and everything. And
Oh.
I don't know how to get to the person I was just talking to.
Oh, did you get their name? Okay. All right, we'll give it a few minutes, see if they call back. If not, you can always try calling them too. Sorry. Did you ever hear back from the neighbor?
No. They were supposed to come over, I guess.
Oh, you didn't give them your phone number to call?
No, I didn't have it to write it down.
Oh, gotcha.
So without hearing my phone today, I might go over there tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry about that, folks. Needed a little bit of an update from Taylor. She had a little bit of an incident with her truck overnight. So she's needs to get it fixed now. Not her fault or any fault of hers. Crystal, good morning. Welcome to the channel. It is so great to see you. Welcome to the channel, huh? If you are brand new to the channel, make sure you let Lucas know. He can hit you up with some extra thimbles. We like to give our brand new subscribers a little bit of a thimble bonus so that they have some to play with. Streamlabs is supposed to give it to you, but for whatever reason it doesn't. And it's kind of annoying. But that's okay. Just about done. But yeah, so Taylor had a little bit of a issue with her truck. And now it requires a little bit of repair. And we were trying to get some information from the neighbor because they have a camera. You can probably put enough of that together on your own. Susan says time to get dressed. Well, if you must, Susan, if you must. If you must. Alright, let me go ahead and get these ironed up and then we can actually get this block going here. It's about 10 after 11 already, my goodness. We still have plenty of time. We go till 12:30, so we've got plenty of time. Just hoping we get it all done. Yes, even if it wasn't her fault, it's still a hassle. Yeah, so she filed a claim with the insurance company yesterday, and they were calling her today. The collision place was calling her today to schedule it, and it sounds like the call dropped out before she could get it scheduled. So she's waiting for them to call her back. Taylor's poor truck has been through hell. Bye, Kelly. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. I really appreciate it. I understand you got chores to do. You got to do those. I get it. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you go over to Kelly's channel and give her a subscribe real quick. You can do !Kelly in chat. She's also listed as one of our experts over on our channel page. Make sure you give her a follow for me. Shirley, I'm pretty sure I said good morning to you, but just in case I forgot, good morning. Sometimes I can't remember who I said good morning to, so I just say it again. If I did not say good morning to you, I give you full permission to spam me in chat until I do. Or you can tag me in it. You can do that by using the @ symbol. That's the A with the circle around it, or the shift number 2 on your keyboard. Then you type in "so not an expert," all one word, and what that does is it highlights it on the screen for me, so hopefully I don't miss it again. I did say hi. Oh, well, you get 2 then. You get 2. Hey, Tay. Hey, Tay. She must be in the bathroom. Mr. Wizard, if you are watching, I could really use some glass cleaner wipes. I am out. Because I have a spot in my glasses and it's making me crazy. Raven says, Taylor Raven says good morning. Oh, she heard that. Go figure. Taylor, I need glass cleaner. Can you get me some?
Little thingy.
Yeah, they're on the counter in the kitchen. No, give me a handful. I'm completely out in here. Please and thank you. She says good morning back, Raven. Thank you. She heard that. Well, I asked you like 2 or 3 times. I called your name to give me the glass cleaner, and you didn't hear me. Were you still on the phone? Oh no, I literally just did it. I also didn't realize you had your drawer closed.
Well, I was trying out all this stuff playing game.
You were doing what now?
Trying all this stuff playing game.
Oh, gotcha. You should try calling them back. Call the number you received. Oh yeah. Now I might be able to see you guys. There's like a spot on my glasses, and it was making me insane. I think it was just a fingerprint, but it was like I was trying to like look around it. It doesn't work so well. It really doesn't work very well. So we're just gonna wash it. And now I can see you. The spot's all gone now. All right, we're just about done ironing these. We only got a few more to do, and then we can actually start putting this thing together. I will tell you guys, though, that I'm getting a little bit tired of half square triangles and flying geese. Seems like every project we've been working on lately has had half square triangles and flying geese, and I'm like, I'm kind of over it. I'm a little bit kind of over it right now. Three more to go. And I have to imagine that you guys are kind of over it too. Like, how exciting is this content of me just sitting here ironing up a little bitty seam? It's not very exciting. Chris? Who's Chris? Sanders said hi to somebody named Chris. Who's Chris? They do make, yeah, the half square triangles really do make beautiful designs, Sylvia. You are absolutely correct on that. And they really do. I just, I think it's just kind of a little bit of overload. Like the Blackberry Bramble project that Mama Joyce and I are working on, we're doing a flying geese border all the way around our medallion quilt. And so that was 112 of those suckers. And then the Twisted Dreams, we did half square triangles, I think. Maybe it was flying geese. I don't remember at this point. But we did a bunch of those for that one too. So it's like, I think it was just the timing of like having so many projects doing it at one time. Judy's like, I'm just happy it's not me doing them all. Yeah, no, I get that. I will say the ruler helps tremendously though. A half square triangle ruler. Thank you again to the subscriber who sent me that a few years ago. That really does help considerably. It really helps on the trimming. It does really help. All right, last one. This is all scrap triangles, so I'm going to go ahead and throw these in my scrap container, which is in here. Actually, let's hang on to that one. Let me get a different one. Hang on. Oh, stretch. I need a small one. Where are you? I'm gonna have some small ones in here. Yeah, here we go. I reuse all my Ziplocs for my projects. I don't really need to waste the money and the time to get new ones. So whenever I have scraps, you guys have seen me do this before. I put all my scraps into a Ziploc, and then I put that Ziploc into my project bin. This first quilt block came in a Ziploc, but it also says that I need to keep all of my extra fabrics to make the borders and the binding afterwards. So I kept them, and I want to keep them separated from the other stuff, just so that I have everything kind of in one place. So, all right, so here are our flying geese. They look absolutely gorgeous. I did a fantastic job, I feel like. And of course, we also have our half square triangles as well. Great job on that. All right, so that is step number 2. Step number 3, we're going to be making a couple of square patches. So let's grab these here. Arrange 1 2.5-inch colored square, 2 2.5-inch background squares, and 1 half square triangle in 2 rows of 2 as shown. So the rows together press. Repeat to make 4 corner units. Okay. I don't think it's these. I think it's these. Okay. Actually, yeah. Let's see what we're doing here. So these here. I still have all of these. Do I need to do something with these? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, I see what I need to do now. Okay, so let's try this. So we have one of these with a color and a background. Okay. We have 2 backgrounds. This one and that one. And then a color. Like that. We need to make 4 of those. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. So I need to make 4 of these. We'll do that. Background, and one of these. Trying to chain piece as much as I can. One more. There we go. Now we're going to do a half square triangle on a background. We need to do 4 of those. So half square triangles need to go this way. Sorry, I'm ignoring chat a little bit. I apologize. I can hear Taylor talking on the phone, so hopefully she got a hold of the repair place. Weird that they would call her on a Sunday, but that's okay. Alright, so these are still extras. They go back here. Let's see what that's all about. Yes, ma'am. For just the estimate? Okay.
But I might have asked them if she can go with me just in case.
Yeah. That's fine.
My card out.
You're going to need to ride, yeah. It's probably just going to be an estimate at first, but yeah, it's a good call. Tuesday?
Yeah.
I'll be home on Tuesday because Ivy's got an appointment at 9. So you're gonna drop it off at the one in Oswego? Okay.
Then, do you want to go with me or?
No, Grandma can go
Okay.
because I have to work in the morning. So
Because if they end up keeping it, then I'm gonna have to bring it rental.
I don't think they will keep it, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Just in case.
Yep. Sounds good. The shop, I got the bomb at the one in Sandwich. Let me check. Yes, Judy, her truck is still drivable. Yes. Yes, it is still safe for her to drive. It's not major damage, but it's something she'll need to get fixed. Let me check. Yes. Yes, it's called Quilting Mayhem. Yes. And the next one is orange. Oranges and reds. That one's called Citrine. That must be the colorway. The Peridot must be the color. Because this one's called Citrine. So, the next one. So, alright, let's get these ironed up real quickly. Everything is being pressed towards the dark. I think I'm really gonna like this navy. I'm not sure why I'm keeping it a secret. Taylor's truck was hit overnight by someone. We don't know who, unfortunately. And they took off the driver's side mirror. And there's a scratch on the door, on the front fender. So it's drivable, but she needs a mirror on the car, you know, so I'm not quite sure why it was. Oh, you're going to share pictures. It's the white one. So go over straight, closer. Go.
That's my mirror.
Yeah, poor baby. She calls her truck Taco because it's a Tacoma. So Taco needs a little bit of a facelift. Again. Yes. She's been in and she had her car hit once before in a parking lot at her work when she was in Peoria. Poor thing.
People are just slowly doing mirrors and stuff.
There you go. I mean, you know, there were some bumps and bruises on Taco when you got him from Grandpa, and so, you know, everybody else is just helping you fix those things.
Yeah, the front bumper had a bunch of scratches and paint chips, and then ended up having to replace it. And then my driver's side mirror had a little piece of plastic missing from getting hit on the garage.
So yeah, like you said, it's just. It's just. I mean, I realize you weren't thinking of that when it happened yesterday. But yes, that is
screaming outside.
Oh, I'm sure you were yelling, yeah. Because I know you were yelling at me when you came in the house to tell me about it. I get it, honey. You were allowed to be upset. There was nothing wrong with that. It's not fun being waking up in the morning to go to work and realizing that someone hit your car overnight. So. She has reached out to some of the neighbors that have cameras, and we're waiting for those cameras to come back. She filed her police report. She filed her insurance claim. Whether they find this person or not remains to be seen. My guess is probably not, but, you know, we'll see. Yeah, that is true. We do have a CSI in the family, so... Yes, exactly, Sandra. You need those mirrors, yeah. So she's gonna be okay. I'm gonna pinwheel these. The directions don't say to, but I'm going to because I just feel like they're gonna lay nicer. So I'm gonna go ahead and pinwheel the corners here real quick. Oops. Oh, nailed that one. Holy smokes. I don't work with Kona solid fabric a lot, but I can tell you that it lays really nicely. It's a stiffer fabric than you're probably used to, but it does seem to lay really nice. It irons up real well. It lays real nice. That's what the piece looks like. The navy there. Nailed those corners. Really, really proud of my corners.
I've always wondered, did I make the wrong choice? I've been sad for so long.
So it happens. I'm not quite sure why I was keeping it a secret. It's really not, it doesn't need to be a secret. But Santa parks her truck on the street and overnight because we're allowed to do that. And unfortunately, it got clipped overnight. Mr. Wizard's car has gotten clipped before too. Not the one he has now, but the one he had before. His actually got clipped um, in the driveway. So we have this weird shaped driveway. So we have the driveway here, which will fit two cars. And then we have an apron at the bottom of the driveway that sits this way, and it'll fit one car that way. And so Mr. Wizard parks down there because then that way he doesn't have to move. And for whatever reason, somebody came by and just dragged their mirror up along the side of his car. So it was unfortunate. We didn't realize it until it was, well, we don't even know when it happened because Mr. Wizard hadn't noticed it at all. I'm the one that noticed it. And he never did get that one fixed. It was just a scratch on the car. There was a dent as well, but his car was pretty old at that point, so it wasn't really worth paying the deductible to have it fixed. Unfortunately, though, you do need side mirrors on your car. It's illegal not to have them, so Taylor will have to get her truck fixed. So. So she's working on that. Bye, Carrie. Have a great night. Or great day. Sorry. Have a great evening. Great day. Thanks for coming in. All right. So now the next step is to add one of these. No, two of those. And one of these. So let's grab this one here. Lay these out here like this. Take one of these and attach it to one of these. Side. Hoping we get this black done. We should. We have plenty of time, and it's going together pretty quickly, so should go together pretty quick. One nice thing about these solids is there is no right or wrong side, so that's kind of nice. Makes it pretty easy to navigate. And now I'm going to go ahead and attach 4 of these to the tops of this. Yeah, like this. go. Two more to do. Everybody is getting their thimbles in, their thimbles game on. I've not seen Lucas in the chat lately, so he must have stepped out, which is totally fine. I think him and Tony were probably going to be running errands today since they didn't get to do it yesterday since they were in town. Go. Don't eat this. Probably won't eat that either, but go ahead and grab these. Let's press towards the dark. Probably just finger press them right now. Probably don't need to. There we go. Can you guys see the colors on my table here? They're looking really good. I really like. It's funny because you can really see that this is a navy blue and not a black in the camera. But when I'm looking at it, it's really difficult to see that it's not black. But it looks much more navy on the camera, which is kind of neat. That one's a little off the crooked side. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get these sewn up together now. We'll take this one, and this one, match up those seams. Okay. Music isn't bad today. A little boppy. You guys know I like my music boppy. I like music when it moves you. I did turn the music volume up just ever so slightly. So hopefully you guys can hear it when I'm quiet. But it's also not too distracting when I'm not quiet. And I've also identified that you guys are not able to hear the music that plays when we get alerts. Only I can hear it. And I am working on trying to figure out how to isolate that so that we can fix that for you. Lots of gamblers this morning. Alright, so there's those. And now I need to do 3 flying geese. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Oh, hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Missing? Hang on. Something's missing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's only 13 here. Where's the 14th one? You guys see it anywhere? Or am I missing it? There were 14 of these. Where did the 14th one go? Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so there's 14. Ooh, the cactus blossom ones, Patty. Oh, those are awesome. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Okay, let me read this again. Arrange 3 fat quarters in a column, sew the units together, press, repeat to make 4 side units. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I am supposed to have 16 of these. I only have 14. Hold on a minute. Sorry guys, give me a second here because I feel like something is wrong. 14 flying geese. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There should be 16. I only need 1. Oh, okay, I got it. I got it now. Okay, I figured it out. We only need 1. Took me a minute, but I got it. We only need 1. It said sew 2 units together, and I'm like, I thought that meant we needed 2 assemblies. It just means 2 flying geese. You know, sometimes I have to read the words a few times before it really sinks in to the brain. So, there's that one. Alright, now we've got it. Go ahead and get these now. I need 4 sets of these. One more for 4. I'm expecting my bobbin to run out soon. One, 2, 3, 4. So those 4 need to be set aside because we have more to sew on those. That's our single. And then here's our bigger blocks. So let's go ahead and get these sewn up first, and then we will iron everything up. Anybody have any fun plans for today? Got anything fun they're going to plan to do? How's everyone, if anybody's growing a garden, how is your garden going? Mr. Wizard is actually in his studio today, which is kind of exciting for him. We purchased a dehumidifier for him for the garage, because that's where his studio is at. We purchased a dehumidifier to go in there, and that seems to be helping considerably so that he's able to actually do things, you know, like paint, and just, be able to tolerate sitting in there. He does have a bunch of fans and stuff. Um, we do not have an AC unit in the garage. He did not want one. So, Amish dolls and Halloween dolls. Ooh, fun. And pollinating zucchini, and we'll probably have 5 need to pick while I'm gone. Oh, wow. Katie says, trying to stay cool, upper 90s this all week. Yikes. Yuck. Yeah, we had that a couple weeks ago. And we will be having that again this week, I'm told. Judy says, my weeds are growing fabulously. I love that. I love that. That's my garden too. Yeah, my garden too. Love it. What did I do here? Wow, somehow I managed to sew this on completely backwards. How did I manage that? That's a special skill right there, folks. But my seam matches up beautifully, but it's completely backwards. That's funny. Like, I don't even know how I managed to do that. Special skills, I guess. Raven says she's going to finish 3 blocks of the Jingle Bell Pines today. That sounds like fun. Yeah, let's try this again. Let's try sewing it the correct way this time. I don't know how I managed that, but that's a special skill right there. And I didn't even notice. Like, that's the part that really gets me, is like I didn't even notice. Sewing along. Sandra says, I have to mow, not fun. Yeah, that's not fun at all, Sandra, no. We actually, Mr. Wizard and I have hired somebody to do our lawn care now. I'm allergic to the grass, so I can't do it, because I just end up in an asthmatic, episode if I try to do it. And Mr. Wizard is not a spring chicken anymore. He especially in the heat and humidity, he really struggles with that. So we just 2 years ago we decided that, or maybe it was last year, I don't know, a year or two ago we decided that it wasn't worth our health to have us do it. So we pay a local guy to come in and do it. He does it once a week. He comes out. He's got a big industrial machine. It takes him all of about 5 minutes. He says Quilt of Valor she's working on 2026 block is super easy. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. All right, let's get this one going. Should probably press this one open if I can. Can I get this one to go open? I could, but I don't think I will. I'm just going to press it to one side. Go. That. And now this one. this one now too. Check that. My plates are a little bit off, but actually I'm okay with that. I am not too concerned about it. I am not one of those people that requires my quilts to be perfect. I have been known to take some pieces out because I don't like the way they're lying, but I don't focus on them being perfect. I just focus on them being, good enough. Because in the big scheme of things, when someone is looking at it, they're not going to notice it. And that's one of the things that we have to remember as quilters, is that it doesn't have to be perfect. The only person that knows it's not perfect is us. Thank you very much, Kathy. I appreciate you saying that. What? Still? He wasn't eating very well either. Yeah. I figured there was something going on. Just leave him be. Alright, so those are all done. So now we can start to put this thing together. Are you ready? Hi, Terry. Good evening. Hi, all. Just having a quick lunch. Granddaughter's graduation fall is this evening, not a spare minute. Nope, totally understand that, Terry. Not a problem. Family comes first, 100%. But thank you for popping in, at least to say hi. We appreciate that. So, okay, so we got one here. And then we've got one of each of these. We've got one this way. And one this way. Let's get that going. Okay. Got this one here. Hey, baby girl. Love this machine. Had no problem going through that. Bulk there. The whole family is together. Daughter and son-in-law are here from Texas. Let's party. That is awesome, Terry. That is really awesome. That's so exciting. All right, so I'm going to press these two away from the center. And then I will press the center block towards the center. one piece. Ready? That's the top that I sewed up together wrong. Why didn't anybody tell me? As soon as I held it up, I was like, nope, that's not right. Let's try this again, shall we? If you're sewing along with me, make sure you don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh, yeah, you know, it happens. It's fine. Yeah, I agree with you, Katie. The baby lock just does not do well with the thicker seams. She never has, and yeah, she just never did. And this machine, it doesn't even phase it. It's it's like nothing different. So I love that. Try this again, shall we? So away from the center. Now it looks right. Too funny. Alright, so there's that one. Now we have the center block here. We have these two here that need to go on. Let's do that. Hopefully we'll put them on the correct way this time. We want to press these towards the center. A little bit of bulk there where all those corners meet up. Let's just grab our there, and while that is cooking, we will put this piece together. So this piece goes the same way as our other one did. Let's pay a little bit closer attention this time and make sure we put it together correctly. Go. Alright, that piece is now laying there. And this one, once again, goes away from the center. And here I was worried we weren't going to finish this block in time, but we're going to end up finishing this block early. There we go. So now we just need to sew these up together. Made up the first step, 9 to go. That's awesome, Sandra. Congratulations. I am really happy with the navy blue. I wasn't sold on it yet based on just cutting the fabrics, but now putting this piece together, I am really happy with the navy blue. Kathy's working hard to make it to 1,000,000. That's awesome. Congratulations to her. Good luck to her. Mr. Wizard is finishing, or I shouldn't say finishing, but he's currently working on Lucas's 1,000,000 thimble redemption. You guys may have remembered that he actually redeemed his 1,000,000 thimbles in for the new car. Mr. Wizard is working on that. He had to kind of put it on hold there for a little bit because of the weather. And then Terry has also redeemed in her 1,000,000 thimbles for a car as well. That one is, if I remember correctly, Mr. Wizard has not started on it yet. He's got a couple of other projects he needed to finish up first, and then he will get started on that one. Of course, if the car option is not enticing to you, we also have the redemption box as well. A very big, very, very, very big redemption box. There we go, friends. See how blue it looks on the camera? It looks gorgeous on the camera. It really does. It is so much darker in person. It looks so much more black on person, but I love the way that it looks on the camera. Does anybody see any oopsies? I'm not seeing any. There you go. Isn't that awesome? Let's go this way. Love it. Looks great. Yeah, it looks more blue on the camera than it does in person. In person, it looks more black. But yeah, love this so much. And now next month we will have this one here, which is citrine. More half square triangles, but in the orange and red colorways. You can see the fat quarter bundle, or the charm square pack that I got here is oranges and yellows. So that'll be fun. That is block number 2. So I will get that one cut up, sewn up, whatever, and ready for next month. Like I said, each block you get a full-size charm pack with it. You get a full-size charm pack and then a pattern. And at least right now, it appears that you could make 2 blocks with each charm. You only get, the kit only comes with enough background fabric to make 1. But if you had enough background fabric in another color, you could probably make 2, at least right now. Now, there is a thing in the instructions that does say to keep our extras because we're going to be using those for something else. So I'm going to keep those for now and see what happens. Looks like I have some extra squares. I'm going to keep all that. So you may end up using a lot of it. I don't know yet, and so that's why I'm not jumping to conclusions right away and making anything with it. I'm going to kind of hang on to it for just a little while longer and see what happens. So this one goes with that one. Go. And then citrine can go in here with this one. And our block can go in here as well. We still got about half an hour left, so let me grab our wall hanging. And we can start on that at least. I will likely finish that one off camera, or maybe as a members only series. I don't know yet. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Let me grab it. We did not get an opportunity to make the July one in time for 4th of July, and now we're almost into August, so I'm going to make it off camera, but this is what it looks like. It's 3 patriotic popsicles, and it says USA at the bottom, so obviously lots of little pieces. And I've got all of them in here. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. So I'm going to be doing this today. Our background and our binding here. Or, I'm sorry, our backing and our binding here. Did I mark? No, I haven't marked anything yet. Okay. So let's see what let's start on it. We've got about half an hour left, and I hate to end the stream early. So let's do a little bit of it, shall we? E, J, O, and S. G, J, E, O. O. I need to draw a half square triangle. I need to draw lines on these. It says 12 of these. Here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. Oh, no, it's only 12 of the J's. Okay, I gotcha. That's right, Katie. Yeah, these are a lot of little pieces. Yeah, these are a lot of little pieces. Hold on one second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why do I have 13 of those? What is that? Yeah, 13. This one is a different fabric. Weird. Weird. Who knows? Yes, lots of teeny tiny little pieces. If you guys have been watching this Spools of the Year series, then you'll know that these have been making really teeny tiny little pieces. But it turns out to be a 14.5 by 14.5 wall hanging. And they're really cute. They've been really, really cute. This was our last one. This one here is for July. And I told you guys that once this one was done, I was going to be giving away the patterns, which I will be doing still. So keep an eye out for that. I will be giving away all 12 patterns. So someone, some lucky subscriber, is going to get all 12 of these. I just don't know who yet. So they won't get the fabrics, but they'll get the patterns, and then they can put them together themselves. But it is a lot of teeny tiny little pieces, that is for sure. But it, you know, it was intimidating at first, and they don't always come together perfectly. But you know what, they come together pretty well. So you know, we've got that going for us. So, all right, so let me go ahead and now I need to draw some lines on these little teeny tiny pieces, because these are usually corners. So I'm going to use a pencil this time instead of my pen. And I guess I could use a pen, but I'm just going to use a pencil this time. But that is what I will be doing in here after I eat my lunch. So if you are a member of the channel, make sure you keep an eye out on the channel, because I may end up doing a members only live later today to put this together. Or I may just decide to put this together on my own and just, you know, watch some TV or something in here. I haven't really decided yet. If I'm being perfectly honest, it's probably more the second one than the first one, because I have not had a whole lot of time to just spend in here just me. Like, just gonna have some fun in here. I really haven't had a whole lot of time to spend in here because of all the things we've got going on. And I enjoy that. I enjoy, like, putting on the movie, you know, on the computer here and just kind of doing my own thing. I do also still need to do all of our, I need to do our schedule for today as well. So I think I might do that. I think I might just kind of do this one on my own. Give myself a little bit of fun in here that's not channel related. And then maybe next weekend when we come back, which will be an older live stream, by the way, or not an older, later live stream. First week of the month is always a later live stream. But maybe when we come back next week, I will, next Sunday, we'll do the giveaway for the pattern pieces. We'll see. So, but first things first, I've got to draw all the lines on these. So if winning these patterns seems like it's going to be something of interest to you, make sure you tune in next week, Sunday. We'll start at 11 a.m. Central instead of 10:30 a.m. Central. We'll be doing our cross-stitch kit. We'll be doing our cross-stitch project. But we can, we might do a giveaway for this if I finish it. We'll see. It is tiny pieces, but it is all pieced. There is no paper piecing to it. I mean, I'm sure you could use paper piecing if you wanted to, but there is no paper piecing for that. It didn't show up at all. Barely. These are really great for scraps, because all the pieces are so tiny that if you have a lot of scraps, this would be a great project for scraps. All you would really need is a background fabric, so like a white or a cream background fabric, and you could do all of these with scraps for the most part. You just draw these lines here. We'll probably only do one step because we only have about 15 minutes left. But you know, it's something a little extra. We finished that other block a little bit faster than I was expecting to. So that actually turned out well because at first I didn't think that we were going to get it done at all, and that's why I kind of started a little bit early. So I think if I hadn't started a little bit early, we probably would have went the full 2 hours. But that's good to know. So, all right. So now this one is the E's. I will say this about these pieces. You do really have to mark them with the letters. So I have a bunch of alphabeties that I've been using. Sometimes you use more than through A to through Z. Yeah. So you sometimes you get into the double digits, the A, B, B's, and then I just switch over to a number. Okay, so B. I don't have the triangles. Oh, those there. Okay. Okay, so we did that. You'll use these marked pieces in the following steps. Okay, so let's put these back in here now. But yes, you're right. Lots of little pieces. I need the K, the T, and the P. So here's the K. Here's the T. Here's the P. And one of the K pieces, I had actually cut it too short, so I ended up having to sew it back together. Not a big deal. So K, T, and P make 3 of those. So let's go ahead and do that. K on the top, T next to it. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Where's the K? Alright, P fabric now. There we go. So the pieces are tiny, but they go together pretty easily, actually. I have not had too much trouble with them. As long as you cut them correctly. That's the biggest key, is as long as they're cut correctly and your diagonal lines are marked, then it's usually not too bad. The directions are pretty easy to follow. That. Okay, now we need these here. Basically making the top of the popsicles here. Wow, Kathy, 9,000 thimbles you just won. Holy smokes, you're going to be up to 1,000,000 in no time. No time at all. Colorful popsicle, yes. This reminds me of what are those called? The bullets, the red, white, and blue popsicles from I don't know what company they're from, but yeah, that's what this reminds me of. These usually go together pretty quickly. It takes me about an hour and a half to cut the fabrics, and then the 2-hour live stream to put them together for the most part. Oops, sorry, baby girl. Sorry. Are you okay? Sorry. I didn't realize she was right under me and I accidentally moved her. Let's go ahead and cut these corners off here. Hi, Marie. Good morning. Welcome back. Rocket Pops. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I knew somebody would remember what they were called. Very messy, yes. No worries, no worries. We've got a few minutes. So we finished up the Block of the Month project that we started, and so I had a few minutes, so I went ahead and started on this one. I will likely finish this one off camera. But I thought I'd at least show it to you guys, and then once it is complete, hopefully by next weekend, we'll see. Might be another weekend. I will be able to gift away the patterns for it. I will be gifting away all 12 patterns to one person. I'm not going to, separate them out. These are copyrighted materials, so I'm not trying to distribute copyright materials. I'm just gifting them away. And I'm not keeping copies for myself. I'm not distributing copyrighted materials. As a content creator, we have to be careful of that. Make sure that we're not distributing copyrighted materials, and I am not. Whenever I gift away a pattern, it is not because I've made copies of it. It is usually a purchase pattern that I am gifting to someone else. And there's always only one. You okay, baby girl? I think she likes laying on the tile. It's cooler. go. All right, now we need the D fabric and the U fabric, which I saw the U. There's the D fabric. We have about 4 more minutes, so maybe we'll get these popsicles put together. You guys can see what the popsicles at least look like. Oh, oh yeah. I'm still expecting to run out of bobbin thread here soon. Hasn't happened yet, but I'm expecting it to happen soon. What type of cone fabric do you, or cone thread do you guys use? I mean, obviously, need and/or want it to be 100% cotton, but I'm trying to find a good brand of cone fabric because I use Gutermann thread mostly, and but I have not been able to find the Gutermann in cones. They don't offer in cones, so I'm trying to find another option instead of the Gutermann. So if you guys have a recommendation for types of cone thread that you use that's cotton, 100% cotton, that's affordable, that you find works well for you, leave a comment down below in this video when it goes live and let me know because like I said, I would like to, now that I have this new machine that does utilize cone thread, I would like to start investing in that type of thread for my piecing stuff. Obviously for quilting and things like that I will still be using a colored thread, but I'd like to start utilizing a little bit more of a cone thread. I've been using my Gutermann, which is working fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But I understand the cone thread might be a little bit less expensive. So, I mean, we'll see, obviously, when I look at it. But, all right. So now these three can be attached up to our popsicles. But make sure to leave a comment down below, not in the chat section, but in the actual video once it goes live. Because then that way I can look for it later when I'm going to buy more thread. And if you're watching this as a replay, let me know what kind of thread you use. I'm looking for the cone type of thread, but if you use a different type of thread, you can let me know. I prefer the Gutermann. I do not like Aurifil. I don't like the feel of it. I know that some people are like, oh, that's the best thread in the world. I believe you. I do. I just don't like it. I just don't like it myself. It's not my favorite. put this together. I'll show you guys what these popsicles look like, and then I'll probably put the rest of the stuff together myself off camera. They're cute. That's what they look like, all three of them. So once again, let me show you what the pattern looks like. This one here. Oops. That is what it looks like. It'll be a lot of fun, really cute. And this one is for July. There's also an option that says sun. That's a variation. So on some of these patterns, they give you the pattern for the month that we're working on, but then they also give you another variation as well. And the directions are usually in there for the if you wanted to use that particular pattern instead. Yeah. All right. Well, we ended up getting a little bit more done today than we thought we were going to. I wasn't sure that we were even going to get our first block done, but we ended up getting that one done, and we ended up starting this one, which is really great. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning. I truly appreciate it. We will be back here on Wednesday evening, 7:30 p.m. Central Time for our Whip Wednesday, where we're going to be working on the binding for our puppy quilt. I'm certain we will not finish it. The binding is already cut up and prepped, so we're just going to be sewing it on. So if you guys want to hang out with me on Wednesday, make sure you come back here 7:30 p.m. Central Time. As I've mentioned before, I will have our complete schedule up for August on the channel with thumbnails. Hopefully by the end of today. We will be back here on Sunday, 11 a.m. Central Time for our cross stitching. And if I get this done this weekend, we'll see. If I get it done this weekend, we will do a giveaway for all the patterns, all 12 patterns. If not, it will be the next weekend after once I finish. So once all the wall hangings are done, then I will gift away as a giveaway on a live stream the pattern pieces for all 12 months to one person. Thanks again, guys, so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you again for hanging out with us last night. Hopefully, I will get to see you on on Wednesday. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend and rest of your day. If you need to get a hold of me for any reason, make sure you leave a comment down below, or you can send me an email or even a message on Facebook. I do try to answer them as quickly as I can. Don't forget to tickle that like button on your way out the door. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're a lurker or you catch the replays more often than a live stream, just double check and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Recently, we had 5 or 6 subscribers drop off. And if this channel isn't for you, I completely understand that. I'm not upset about that. My concern is more that people that want to be subscribed and YouTube is unsubscribing them. Though that's my bigger concern. So if you guys wouldn't mind just double checking that as well. And also share the channel. We are trying to get to our 1,000 subscriber goal. We're about 60 subscribers away from that. So hopefully we will get there before the end of the year. Anyway, friends, have a great rest of your day and rest of your weekend. And I will see you back here in just a couple of days. Bye for now.